The recipient of the Claire E. Moore Award is someone who is dedicated,
unassuming,
selfless,
overwhelmingly happy,
passionate,
probably one of the most engaging people I've ever met.
So Morgan Somerville, I can remember 10 years ago when we interviewed Morgan for a position here at Stevenson University as admissions counselor. Oh, wow, we all thought around the room. I think when we were discussing Morgan, we came up to the conclusion that Morgan was a little flower that needed to be planted in the right spot, in the right location.
Yeah, she hears what students want. She talks to the students, finds out what students want, and then she is a leader who joins in with the students to help the students really achieve what they're interested in.
You know, I'm always amazed by how many different students from different majors, different backgrounds, everybody knows Morgan, or at least they know of Morgan.
She is influential in our Mustangs Make a Difference Day. She also oversees our Service Scholars Program, and all these things aren't just one small piece, but influence a larger group of students. She's also started the food pantry on campus.
When someone mentions Morgan Somerville or someone talks about her, it just sparks a conversation with everyone that's in the room, especially me. We started a relationship and it has progressed, and she's been an awesome support system. It all started out with an event that MSA wanted to run with other clubs, and then it turned into a personal relationship. She has been there through thick and thin with our various meetings, through events that we've been trying to go forth at this university. She's just been a great help personally and within the club as our club advisor for MSA.
Morgan is like my Stevenson sister. I've worked with her for over 7 years, and she is my go-to person on campus. And whenever I need anything, whenever I just need to run ideas by someone, Morgan is that person that's there for me, both personally and professionally. And I could not imagine my Stevenson experience and my work experience without the relationship I've had with Morgan while I've been here.
And she just inspires me so much. As a friend, as a boss, as someone I strive to be. She is the definition of a role model, even if she doesn't always feel like she could be my role model all the time, but she's definitely someone I look up to, and I couldn't imagine my university experience without her or without her support.
I've worked for her for almost 3 years now, and I am so grateful for all the time that I've spent as her employee. I'm constantly blown away by all that she does on campus and all the people that she helps out and all the things she's involved in on top of her full-time job, like Dope Chats, Mission I'm Home, and Merit Pages.
So, Art, Nancy, what are we doing? Why are we here in front of this bronze horse?
I think we're I don't know, it's something about 10 years ago?
10 years ago, we started this craziness, and we went along with Morgan because she convinced us to do what?
Oh my God, to go to New Orleans.
To drive to New Orleans?
Drive?
And go every year for 10 years?
Well, I joined when we flew.
That's right, that's right. But anyway, well, Art, do you want to say something? Why don't we do Age Before Beauty?
Okay. So, Morgan, this one's for you.
We're going to say cheers.
Svegs.
And you know what this is?
So I think that my favorite time being at Stevenson with Morgan was actually going on the Mission I'm Home trip with her. I've gotten to grow up with her and learn a lot about her and her personality, but seeing her in that element of Mission I'm Home and her baby, it just was a whole nother level of her changing other people's lives except for mine, and so I think that was my favorite part of experiencing that with Morgan.
She showed us how to selflessly give back to the community and how to shine like Shannon, and how to really give all you can through your work to the community, and how to make life not about yourself, and show the impact that you can have on another human being just by giving your time and giving your efforts.
She went all the way down to New Orleans, and she took care of me. That just shows how I'm about to cry. It shows how much of an amazing person Morgan is.
I received a message from Morgan right on cue, just asking to have lunch, and we met up, and we just sat there for an hour, hour and a half, and just talked, just catching up, discussing what's going on in each other's lives, and that speaks so much about Morgan. It's almost like she has a sixth sense for helping others, and I needed that talk desperately, more so than I even realized at the time. And that's just why Morgan means so much to me, and she means so much to Mission I'm Home and so much to Stevenson. She's just the ultimate compassionate, kind, and giving person that is just willing to help whoever, whenever, and however she can.
You know, there's only few people that you meet in your life that really have a tremendous impact and change the course of your life for the better, and Morgan's absolutely one of those people.
She took a student that was near and dear to her heart and turned it into a lifestyle. Everyone, whether they even knew Shannon or not, they shine like Shannon because of the stories that Morgan tells to live on her legacy.
She's just completely irreplaceable. She's a phenomenal friend, colleague, mentor, advisor.
Morgan is everything. Morgan is, you know, the best friend you want to have, the best sister you want to have, the best colleague you want to have, probably the best daughter you want to have. She fills in every gap that someone might be missing, and she's just wonderful. She's full of life and spirit, and she cares deeply about everyone in her life, and it's inspiring. She's inspiring. She's made me a better person, hands down, from the day I met her. So I'm so grateful for our friendship.
And I think it's quite obvious that she has blossomed and she has grown. I probably describe her as a huge sunflower to the campus, and has been, you know, just getting involved in everything and just attracting people to her and the community and just growing the community, and it has been awesome. So that's Morgan Somerville.